Are you a subscriber to QAnon? To their theories about this stuff too?
Yes,
And do you think they're going to be a factor in the 2024 election?
absolutely. Well, the drops tell us everything, and it's all playing out publicly. Um, just Donald Trump endorsing it, and and it's pretty much out there. So he's trying to wake up the world.
Q is.
Q is.
Yeah. What about JFK Jr.?
Yeah, he's alive.
Is he?
Yeah,
Where is he?
he's around.
Do you know where he is though?
He's everywhere.
He's everywhere. All right.
He's everywhere.
All right. Because
Yes.
what makes you think that though? Like somebody being so famous and so well known, and with family. What makes you think that he's alive if nobody's seen him?
Gematria.
I got to look that one up.
Yeah.
I play a lot of trivia. That's one I don't know, so I'll look at
Gematria.
Gematria.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. I'll check out Gematria then. All right.
Okay, the guy said, I have to look that up. And I looked it up, and I feel like I shouldn't have looked that up because, anyway, this has gone from being kind of funny, very funny, to very funny, but also very terrifying at the same time.
JFK Jr. is the 19th president of the Republic of America.
Rutherford Hayes was the 19th president.
It went back to 1776 when the military took over.
Right, but Rutherford Hayes won in 1876,
No,
100
that's
years
not-
later,
that's
and he
not
was the
same-
president.
That's not the same thing as the common law of 1776.
Joe Biden, as president, is...
Donald Trump is the commander-in-chief right now. Military is in control. What's it called? Common law went back to the military because they stole the election.
Here we go. It all goes back to January 6th. I mean, 1776. Okay, so on 1776 is when January 6th became... You know what? I just do your own research.
As far as the election goes, yeah, I don't think that the election was done fair and square. I've been watching a lot of information from a lot of people, factual information. Dr. Frank's a great source of information. He started in the beginning pure on accident, kind of like I started my journey on accident. I didn't come out here to try to find all the stuff that I found out. It's just kind of happened as I've gone along. And I mean, what do I think? What do I know? I mean, gosh, if I talk long enough, just about anybody could think I'm absolutely crazy.
Let's talk about President Biden. How you feel about the 2020 election? Do you think he's the legally elected president?
He's not my president.
Explain that to me.
He's not. He's illegal. It's shadow government. He's not my president.
I find that compelling for obvious reasons. What about, so what's the shadow government, and how is he not your president because he wasn't legally elected, or because you didn't want him to be president?
He wasn't legally elected.
How did he get elected?
He didn't. He got selected.
And who did the selecting there?
The swamp.
But what about the votes? The votes that were, that he had more votes. How did that matter?
Yeah, that mattered. It was done illegally.
And did you feel that in Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
In what way?
The ballots, the in the middle of the night, all that.
So you think that meant that he didn't really win because something happened in the middle of the night?
Yeah, what do you think?
I believe that there was some sort of fraud going on as far as the election goes.
Do you think that President Biden was legitimately elected?
No, nor do I believe that he got 81 million votes. No.
And do you believe that Donald Trump got more votes than anybody in history on that same day, or second most to Biden?
Yes.
So you think all the Trump votes were fine, but the Biden votes were curious?
You know what? That's a. I feel like that's sort of loaded.
For years, I've been saying that it's funny to laugh at people like this. However, people that believe these things are going to get elected to public office, to school boards, Congress, federal government, and they're going to believe all of the crazy things that they believe. My fear is that Marjorie Taylor Greene, Lauren Boebert are not going to be outliers anymore. I mean, think about it. Marjorie Taylor Greene is one of the most powerful Republican women in Congress right now. Yeah, and we narrowly missed, having a really nasty red wave last election. And with the upcoming election, if we're not careful, we could have tons of Marjorie Taylor Greenes entering Washington. What's also noteworthy is that these people, they actually believe these things. And people within the ranks, high up in these ranks, I used to think that they just thought it was advantageous to just sort of deny the election. But now I'm slowly realizing that there are a lot of people that genuinely believe these things, within, the MAGA, RNC, GQP leadership.